Hey guys, how's it going, and thanks for coming. Hopefully you enjoyed your weekend. But in this video, we're doing an update of what happened last week. This is what went on last week. I went over the update of the new stimulus check, of the HEROES Act bill. We went over on unemployment, the stimulus, and student loans, and they voted on Friday. So I want to give an update of what's actually going on now and what we could expect, or hopefully expect, for the future. So if you didn't see those previous videos going into these specific details, you could definitely check those out. They're really quick. It's just all the main information that you need to know right now. And also don't forget to subscribe, guys, because I am trying to keep everyone up to date with all of this information, especially what's going on right now. A lot of people are struggling, so not only keeping it updated so we understand, but also how to deal with this and what we should be doing. So I love to keep you around for newer videos. So that last video was the 15th. Today is the 18th, so we'll just update that. And I want to answer some of the main questions that I saw in the comment section that a lot of people were saying the same thing. So what actually happened? Last week on Friday, there was a vote on this bill. It was a bill. This isn't certain at all. But what happened was, it went to the House of Representatives on Friday, and it ended like very late, like, I don't know, like 11 or 12 o'clock that night. It just took forever for whatever reason, and it did pass. I think the numbers were like 204 to 199 or so, but it did pass. So what does that mean now? What it doesn't mean is that this is passed yet. It actually has the next process of going to the Senate to then pass their department. And then eventually it would go to the president, and then if he agrees with it, he would sign off on the bill as well. We have a checks and balance system, and that's how it works. Whether you agree with it or not could be another debate. But I'm also hearing that this could definitely go into June on their decision of if this is going to be passed or not. So again, overall, we are waiting. But there has been some adjustments, some possible good news we could look forward to if you agree with this or not. Leave your comment down below to let us know what you're thinking. But for unemployment, it is probably certain, I don't want to say certain, but most likely they're going to extend the benefits a little bit longer. That extra $600, they probably are going to. I mean, a lot of people are expecting everything to be pushed back to like next year. Now with the stimulus portion of that $1,200, again, other videos went into more specifics of this, so if you want to look into specifics. But with a stimulus payment, I mean, there was a proposal of like $2,000 a month, probably not going to happen. So no matter what the actual amount, there most likely will be another stimulus check, just because look what's going on. We're still in lockdown, still in a crisis, unemployment is still skyrocketing, and a lot of people are still struggling. So not sure what the amount might be. They might keep this amount just like last time, so it might be similar. People that are eligible, or what they might be able to get for their check. And you might actually get your check just a little bit quicker, which could definitely be good for some people. Now, I think the biggest problem with this is the student loan portion. Again, did a specific video on that. A lot of people viewed that one, so thank you so much if you watched that, but here's where it becomes iffy. So this is an article, House passes HEROES Act with limits on student loan relief. We talked about that student loan borrowers have a possible ability to get $10,000 toward their student loans, like a cancellation, but there were possible limits that were introduced into this bill. So the amendment restricts eligibility for student loan forgiveness to those who are economically distressed. You could argue everyone's economically distressed right now. The amendment defines this as someone who, as of March 12th, 2020, with this criteria: they are delinquent or in default on their student loan, they were in an economic hardship, deferment, or forbearance on the student loan, or they were in an income-driven repayment plan with a monthly payment amount of $0 per month. So this seems like a huge change. If this does continue, we will talk about the probability of all this passing. But with the student loans, before they were talking about everyone. Now it's narrowing down to people who are only like, they're basically screwed on their loans. That they're not paying anything, they're deferred, forbeared, like they're not paying anything. Those are the people that seem that will qualify for the loan. And just double checking, because I do see that it says March 12th. If just everyone qualifies for that or just completely defers on, then they might qualify, I'm not sure. And some are definitely arguing that this is almost like rewarding bad behavior by not servicing your loans, so let us help you out. That's definitely debatable. Let me know what you think. So what are some probabilities we might be looking at? Well, with unemployment and extending that benefit, most likely I feel like that's probably going to pass. No one's really arguing against that at all, especially with all these people unemployed. They're probably going to continue it just because the lockdown's continuing. Now with stimulus, we are still questioning that. This amount is still in play. There's probably still something that's going back to individuals. That amount and that frequency is just up for debate. And to be completely honest, the last one with student loans, it doesn't seem very likely that that's actually going to pass. Whether that's a good or bad thing, it just doesn't seem likely that the Senate and even the president is going to pass on this. They might adjust some things of any factor of this because there's so many things. There's 1,800 pages in the bill. So there's definitely going to be some adjustments. But that's the view as of right now. That's probably going to work. That's still iffy, just student loans. I honestly wouldn't bank on any of that. And just to reassure as well, like the Fed is definitely willing to print more money, and I believe the White House did talk about that they are looking into more stimulus. So that is a good part. So let me know what you guys think. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, please leave them down below in the comment section. I love to hear what you guys have to say, and I do reply to like 99% of comments out there, just because sometimes I don't get notifications, so they just slip by. And don't forget to stick around for more videos. The next one I'm actually going into how to make money during a quarantine, because so many people are unemployed, and that's probably a big question in a lot of people's minds. So hopefully I could help you guys out in that perspective. So thanks so much for watching, guys. Really appreciate it. Stay strong, and I'll see ya in the next one.